Alright. We're up. Hopefully someone's watching. So, the chat room didn't seem to have much of anyone there right now today. We'll just hope for the best. I don't actually know if I'm audible right now, but let's see. Today, we begin with City Sewers, a very new hold. It was released since, I think, the last week. It was released since the time at which it normally would have gone into the list. Interesting. It's right in the middle of this, and after that, I guess, Collection, which is also pretty new. So, today, first of all, City Sewers by Superluminal, some rooms in a sewer. Because everyone knows sewer levels are the best levels. Beethro's been dank tunnels. Beethro's been hired to clean out the Dugandy sewers again. It's a dirty job, but someone's got to do it. Why the sewers were so absurdly spacious, Beethro never understood. Whenever he asked, everyone told him either you should ask my manager or that's not my department. And occasionally, get out of my office before I call the guards. He took this to mean nobody else knew either. Alright. Well, this is already looking like a bit of a nightmare. Let's see. So there's a guard I can let out, but I can't imagine why I would want to. What is this platform for? Why does this exist? I can't imagine a good reason for that to be there. Oh well. So, am I supposed to somehow magically push the guards into things? I don't think I understand this. I can't push a guard over trapdoors. That's not how guards work. I'd have to have something to push with, like a stick. But I can't get the stick without pushing the guard first. Because otherwise he's stuck. Am I missing something? I sure can't kill that rock giant without the guard's help. Here I have a dagger. I guess I can do this one easy enough. I don't even need the guard's help for this part. So why are there platforms with awkward arrows on them? Can anyone explain that to me? Pit platforms in an area full of water? Why? Am I supposed to take a golem along with me? Because I don't see how I can do that either. At least not from this one. Okay, well, that's one down, I guess, and the guard is pathfinding to me like he does. Well, there's no arrow there, or sticking him here would be perhaps good enough. But there's no arrow. If canonically I'm supposed to be clearing out the sewers, why is there a human being opposing me from doing that? That doesn't make any sense. That'd be like if you hired an exterminator but also hired a bodyguard and told him to just sit in your bug-filled, infested room and try to attack the exterminator while he was busy doing his job. Mainly, I'm just saying I don't like guards very much. I thought that was a pushing move, not a stabbing move. I mean, a slashing move, not a stabbing move. Maybe I'm wrong. So, what How am I supposed to get the guard into any of the areas where I obviously need the guard, especially the one with the stick, where I can't stab the thing with any other method? I guess I can just assume that I'm supposed to take something from some other room or something. Because there's no way to put the guard in the stick area. You won't go there. I'll just do it with the pickaxe. It's a pain to try and push things across a straight line with a spear. Alright, let's try this. I mean, maybe he just didn't get the memo that I'm supposed to be doing this job, and he thinks I'm invading the sewers for some reason. Even though Beethro is like a citizen of the city, of the castle town or whatever. What is it called? What is Dugandi? Is it a city? Is it a village? It has a king. Is it a country? How can I be invading the country when I'm from the country? You're an idiot, guard. This guy isn't working out. Let's see. Kill one more. And that's not what I wanted to do with it. There we go. Now, hi. I am doing city sewers, and this is... I still don't know what I'm supposed to do to get the guard into the stick area. I'm thinking of trying to push a golem out to help me do that somehow, but this is also not working. I can't push golems with a stick, and I can't get a golem across a two-tile straight line with a spear. And the way that this stupid thing is positioned here just doesn't work. Okay, there, finally. Maybe. He's just going to chase after me the very first instant he gets, but there we go. Oh. Well, that's a problem. Yes! This was published in the week between the last alphabet stream and this one. Well, all I seem to be able to do is kill the golem on his way out here. This can't be right. Oh. That kind of works. It would work better if there weren't already a guard here. Whatever, I know how to do every other part, so let's just do the annoying parts first. That's not what I wanted to kill. Need to get rid of that. And don't step out. I'm just rushing it because I've already done this part and it's really annoying to do the same thing again. There. Now he's going to move. I need him to be standing diagonal to this spot. There we go. This is the configuration I need. And also not that this pile needs to go away. I don't need that pile there. There. Okay. Now I need to work out however it is I did this before. And in fact, the next thing on the list is also very recently published because it's collection. Okay, so now I have a golem. I have absolutely no idea how to use a golem to push a guard into a place he obviously doesn't want to go. But now I have one. Hooray. I would have no idea how to get them out of there then if I need more than one. Because there's absolutely no way to take a golem out of this area with a dagger. Because on the way out, you drop a trapdoor, which closes off the way for any future golems to go through. So, I can't take another golem out here. This isn't gonna work. I better kill at least most of them. Honestly, the problem is I have absolutely no idea what configuration of golem corpses is ever going to make a guard go in there. Because guards pathfind, and the last time I was asked to do something like this, I think I went out of my way to find a different solution because it was such a pain to try and figure out. I can't not kill any of them. What do you mean? I don't know what that means. I have to kill the ones that are in my way, or I'm not actually... I have to kill the rock giants or the golems won't come out. What do you mean? And I can't not kill the ones that's about to try and kill me like 2 feet away from me, either. Like, it's enough just to have one puzzle where it's put the guard in the configuration where he can come out. The puzzle of putting the guard in some very specific configuration that'll get him to go into a place he obviously doesn't want to go is bad enough without having this convoluted other things off to the side to deal with as well. Like, there didn't have to be anything else to add to the complexity of that. That was more than enough by itself. I don't remember how I did that. There. Like, I can't not kill that guy because he'll just chase me in a way that releases the guard, and I don't want the guard out. It's hard enough just to kill him over here somewhere where it might be useful. That's pretty much the only way to kill him, is to kill him right there. That's it. It's either that or it's nowhere near the stick thing, the stick token, so... So hooray, now I have 2 golems and a guard after me, and I don't know what to do with any of them. Oh wait, I have to let that guy out too, or else they'll all get stuck somehow. They still get stuck. There's no way not to get at least one stuck if I try to take all 3 out. Unless I do that. I know, I know. So hooray, now I have a corpse and 3 and well, very shortly 2 corpses and 2 golems. I still have absolutely no idea how to use this to get through there. All that happens is they all chase after me and kill me, or he kills the golem in a really useless place, or something like that. I still don't see how this can possibly push a guy into a place he doesn't want to go. No, I'm going to at least mess with it for a little longer anyway. But like guard manipulation of this kind, like pushing him into a place he never wants to go, is on the order of magic to me. Like, even after I've made this happen, as I probably eventually will, I'll still have no idea how or why it works. I think I need another one, because the best I seem to be able to do is to put him where he is right now, and once he's there, I need to block off 3 more tiles. I don't know how I can get out of there with the... I don't know how I could pull another golem out of the spear area, though. I don't see what else I can do. I need at least 1 more golem to make that work, to just completely block him in. Why isn't that pushing anything? what difference does it make? Pushing a guard into a place that the guard does not want to go is consistently way too finicky to be worth it to put in any kind of puzzle. It just doesn't work. Like, unless you know exactly how to do it in this exact situation, you're just not going to figure it out. Well, if this isn't the way, then I have absolutely no idea what purpose these golems could possibly have. Gah. Oh, forget it. I'll just try a different room. What's up with that scroll? It's probably a hint or something. Oh, no, it just says the long road to nowhere. That's nice. Here's a place with another guard for some reason. And a lot of water skipper things. Why? So I need something standing on all 4 of these pressure plates. These pressure plates toggle that, which closes that. So I need 2 things on each plate at a time. And I need to be facing each direction correctly to hit the plates. Why didn't that push me? That's weird. No? Well, I definitely have to somehow push 2 buttons at a time, or else... or else that bloke closes the door. There's no way I can push 2 buttons at a time. This guy won't stand on buttons because he's a monster. He won't push me across buttons either, because there are potions in the way, and apparently you can't push things over potions even when those things can normally use potions. Ugh. That's not one of the directions. I know, I see it, but now I have to figure out how to do it facing the right way, because of course this room can't just be about that, and it has to be picky about what direction. I undid because I wasn't facing one of the good directions. I have to be facing north, east, south, or southeast, or it doesn't count. Okay, there. That's good enough. Oh, and now he's going to ruin it. Good. I'm guessing I should try to do this one facing south. He's too close right now. Oh, well, that's not going to do it. I need you to be standing one tile farther south and facing southeast, I think. And no. Yeah, I guess so. Would you stop? Get out of my face. I'm busy. So I guess that one's good for going east. I have to go south somewhere. Or was I going south there? I have to go east somewhere. Did I go the wrong way with the middle one? Probably. Whatever I did with the middle one was probably wrong. I think it looks like I went north. I have to do one of the south directions with that because I need to do north with this one. Or at least east. It's much harder to do east though. Okay, whatever. I can do south with that one. That's the wrong way. I don't know which direction I can make work with this one. If I try to do anything kind of eastward, if I try to do anything northward or eastward, which are the only ways I can face going up there, then he's always in the wrong position to do it. Going east requires him to be to the west of me, and he really hates being to the west of me because there's hardly any space there. I don't remember what I said that no it doesn't can apply to. What? He has to be to the west of me, or when I step east, he won't do anything. He'll push me the wrong way. Like directly into a wall, like he's been doing repeatedly just now. I've got to get him in the west row. Thank you. No, thank you. I mean, maybe if I were a genius at guard pushing or whatever. At guard dancing. I don't see how I'm supposed to ever accomplish anything with that one in the north section. What the heck? I thought he couldn't step on potions. What, he'll step on potions if it kills me, but not ever out any other? That's a glitch as far as I'm concerned. Oh well. There. Of all the things to be themed after guards, why would something about cleaning the sewers be themed after guards? That doesn't make any sense. That's like if I made something that's themed after being in a desert and it was water skipper themed and not taking place in an oasis. Hi, iCubic. Like, of all the things I might have expected something about sewers to be themed around, guards is not one of them. Especially really precise guard manipulation. I'm just complaining because I don't like manipulating guards in general, though. I mean, overall, who cares what the theming is? Now I can't get him far enough to the east to do any good as far as trying to push me back west. I'm always too close to him to do any guard dancing. I don't know how to do guard dancing in a way that doesn't just have me going back and forth too. He always wants to push me north and never wants to push me west. See? Pushing me north every time. Have to get him in the north row, and the north row he doesn't want to go to. It's exactly the same problem as trying to go in... It's exactly the same problem as trying to go to the west column. He just doesn't want to be on the far edge for any reason ever. I guess I can start completely over again. That's a really awful thing to require for the player to know exactly which way you wanted them to start. Honestly. Get south. Thank you. There. Now. Wrong way. That way. Done. I did a room in city sewers. I got 4th place somehow. How did I get 4th place? Well, I guess not very many people have played it yet. And it's an adder. I don't know what's going on here exactly. If you're having trouble lining things up, Puzzle View might help. Oh, this is that kind of thing. Okay. Do I want to... What do I want these guys to do? That closes that door. This has a scroll on it for some reason. Trapdoors here. Well, I assume that I want these guys to come up here, but I have no idea why. I mean, that the structure of the room obviously suggests I should be doing that. I bet that's a challenge scroll or something. Who knows? I'm just taking wild guesses as to where to put them, but at least I've sort of done this before. That's probably not helpful. I could put them both in the same place. Is that good? Is that bad? I don't know. Oops. Do I want just one of them here? Do I need both? What's this about? Do I just need both of those open at once? Do I need them open for longer? Huh. Let's see. I just wish the enforcement mechanism was a little clearer as to what I was supposed to be doing. Like, there's some much clearer things you could do to make it like, oh, you need both of them. Like, just have 2 slots for babies to go in, instead of an adder with a really unclear thing with seeps. Oh, want to go there? He's in the wrong place, isn't he? That guy just really hates being in the right parity, doesn't he? Maybe that will do it? Well, maybe not. Okay. I bet the challenge says don't put a baby here, or something like that. That's just the kind of thing I would expect. Okay, 2 babies, 2 adder foods. Let's see what happens. Alright, so is there some way to reach this scroll? I don't see how you could possibly get to that scroll. That's the only thing that opens the door? Maybe if I leave and come back it'll be available to reach? No, that's in an unreachable spot, isn't it? It's past a force arrow. So yeah, there's no way you can ever get to that scroll to read it. I guess it's just an editor's note to self that they left behind? I don't know. Here I need 2 decoys for some reason. Okay. Alright. I imagine this is about decoy pushing. So I probably want the first one facing south, maybe? Is it anyone in it? Just taking a wild guess of what direction I want this pushing to go. Now, how do I get him back? That's the real problem. Maybe south wasn't the best set of directions. I guess I only need to bring him back one time. Let's try this. Whoops. There we go. He's needs to be south of that. Now, actually, I don't know how this helps. I don't think this actually helps. Maybe he should be facing southwest? I'm just sort of arbitrarily assuming that I start on the west side. But it's a fairly symmetrical looking puzzle, right? Oh, hold on. This is good enough. I just need a little bit more push room to kill it, right? After that, it doesn't matter. I guess if I wanted to be fancy, I could have tried killing those with the decoys, but why bother? Alright, that wasn't too bad. What's all this mess? Bunch of multi-push plates that are permanently pressed down? Alright, sure. But what? Obstacles hold down pressure plates. How does... what? That is not how those are supposed to work. Last I checked, obstacles hold down pressure plates. Did they change it recently? Or is it only certain obstacles? I don't know. I don't recall anything about this being changed. I've seen obstacles hold down pressure plates before, though. I know I have. Maybe it's only rock-type obstacles? I know for a fact that I've gone in the editor. I've gone in the editor and pushed and put down an obstacle on top of like an on-off pressure plate, and it held the on-off pressure plate down. I saw it happen. Like I was doing something where there were obstacles and pressure plates, and I swear I saw that. So, getting off that topic for a moment, here we obviously need 3 golems, but have 2. And I don't know how to fix that. It must have been changed, because I swear it was that way at some point. I'm not saying it's impossible, but I'm saying there must be some weird trick to it. These stairs? I don't know. There's a bunch of water up there. Looks like decoration to me. Unless I can just... No, I have to make an entire circuit, because I have to open the red doors. So I can't just not go all the way around. I have to step on both of the places where there are pressure points. And killing a queen and hoping for a spawn to happen in the same turn doesn't seem to work. Letting the queen spawn is a bad idea. Oops. Queens won't spawn onto the place they just left, but other queens can spawn there. So let's see. I have no idea how this could possibly help, but trying it anyway. Well, that roach is just stuck there. If I try to free him to somehow get him to help me, then I get stuck again. I just want that button held down indefinitely. Or any button held down indefinitely. All 3 of them, really. A good room poses a good puzzle room gives you something that looks like you need more than you have, but finds some clever way to give you a substitute for that thing you're missing. I just don't see what that substitute is yet. I feel like some trick like this has got to be part of it, but this can't possibly be the right way to do it. Like, if you've got a room where you have exactly as much as it appears you need, then there's probably some way to tweak it into a real puzzle by removing one of those things you need, or seem to need, and then doing some trick to make it unnecessary. If that makes any sense? I have little doubt that Superluminal did that. You think that'll work? I don't know how I can make that work. I'd have to change the way that the circuit runs somehow. Like, he has to already be standing on one of them, and then go to another? I have no idea how to set that up. That doesn't work. Nope, he's on the wrong tile. He's still on the wrong tile. That must not be the right plate. Try this one. No, there's no way to keep him there. And I certainly can't keep a guy on this one. if this room is about using the golems for that, I still think it would be interesting to make a room where you use the roaches for such a thing. See, I don't think so. The golems are stuck behind these walls no matter what, and it doesn't matter what I do out in this area. The golems are stuck and the roach queens won't move, so they also won't spawn. There. Oh, wait, nope. Now I have to use this. Got it. I was right, to some extent. That was involved. This is a problem. Let's see. How does this work? Do I have to go around the other way? Maybe I need to lure him differently? Oh dear. I'm not restarting. I don't know exactly what mistake I made, but I think I can fix it. Did I not want to do this? No, I'm sure I wanted to do that. I mean, maybe? I don't know which spot's the wrong spot and which spot is the right spot, though. Okay, there. There we go. Okay. I want to see what that says. The short road to nowhere. Okay, I bet this scroll here just says the impossible road to nowhere. Okay. Oh. So I need to push down these 4 buttons in a sequence, or possibly all at once, and these 3 buttons. Okay. So I have to do this last. This requires that I do not have a golem on any of these buttons, and that I have golems dead on these 3 buttons. This requires that I stick a golem on each of these 4 buttons in sequence, and in a weird reverse sequence or something. This one, then this one, then this one, then no. This order, like that. I can't just take the giant in to do the work for me because it doesn't fit here, so I have to take golems. Which means I have to kill the giant somewhere, and then all 3 golems have to be used for the rest of it. Yes, this is city sewers. I came very close to solving this room, apparently, but I still haven't figured it out. Because it involves pushing around a guard, I'm not very good at that. But I've been doing very well otherwise. Hi, Insoluble. So I need all three of these guys to... Oh. I did not notice that diagonal was accessible that way. It still couldn't be used by a giant, but it's kind of important information to know. Let's see. I need to push the top left button first, and I need to push in a way that lets me go all the way. The problem I have with One West is that not only do you have to figure out how to push the guard into a place he never ever wants to go, but on top of that you have to also work out how to get all the golems so you can do that. I don't know how to set these up. I have to be way down there when they're way up here. If it's good rooms, I guess I won't mind, but it'll be one of those days where I conquer like 12 holds in one day or something. I don't know. How in the world? I guess I only need him to be doing that one turn, but these golems do not want to go where I need them to stay. They don't want to stay there anyway. I mean, all that happens when a hold is really hard is I give it a try, and then I'm like, well, I give up. Well, more when it's really frustrating or when I haven't solved it at all. Like if I ever get to the Room of Humility, I'm just not going to. I mean, I'm going to poke at it for like 5 minutes and then be like, okay, let's move on. If I find something that's obviously like that, I'm probably going to react to it in the same way. Like, did I need to do some trick with killing the rock giant in a very specific place? Because I could do that, maybe. Okay, let's quit that. Let's see. I bet I could lure the rock giant around the circle and kill him right here and see if that helps. Because I'm tired of golems slipping completely out of the box when I need them in the box. Now it's just a lot of trouble to get them in place. Get in there. Okay. Ah. Stop that. That's not at all where I want them. I really can't tell if this is what I should be doing. This makes it a whole lot harder to get them initially set up at all. So maybe it's the right thing because it's so hard. Oh hey, I can use tunnels. Let's use the tunnels for something. Oops. Okay, 2 golems in the box. Don't leave the box, don't you dare. Thank you. Now this last golem is a straggler and needs to get in the box. I want to bet that corpse is completely useless for what I need it for what I want it to be doing. Yeah, I have no idea how to make these stay on that while I'm way down here. Tunnels? Can tunnels help? Let's find out if tunnels can help. Oh, they can! Okay. Alright, that's fair. I was just thinking of the tunnels as a convenient navigation tool, but actually they're part of the puzzle. That's good to know. So I don't know if the corpse I put in there had a point to it at all. It just exists now. Maybe I should have put a corpse here. There's very few games or situations where you talk about where you want to put your corpses. This is one of them. They're not quite where I'd like them to be, but... I mean, just because it's not in any other room doesn't mean that it's not just that. You could just as well use tunnels as decoration in one room and not in any others. There's no reason why they wouldn't be that way, that I can think of. Or why they couldn't, at least. Oh, come on. Stay. I really should have put the corpse here. Should I go back and put the corpse here? Is that going to be a giant waste of time when it turns out I wanted it to be in the southeast instead? Or something like that? Oh, maybe this can work. No. Maybe if I pull him up. I can't go the one more tile west. I need to be there. So that's not very useful. I need to go farther west for this to be any good. But I can't go farther west because there's no farther west to go. Maybe I should try circling around here some fancy way. They're all just gonna get out. They're all just gonna leave me. Or rather, leave chasing after me anyway. Oh well. I can't tell if you're serious or not, so I'm just gonna hope that this is good enough. Alright, 1 down. 2 down. 2 down? 1 down. That one looks easy to get, hopefully. It just requires me to be south of them and north of this guy. And... oh yeah, maybe I needed the golem here. Because... reasons. Okay. Alright, fine. It was a giant pain to get them in there when the giant was in there. Killing the giant there made it a huge pain to get the golems inside anyway, so... I don't know, maybe this will give me a better time or something? Well, at least it's not the very first time. The very first time I killed him, I put him just anywhere, just wherever he was. I didn't bother with him at all. So, let's see. I can just pull one of them in there like that. Pull all of them into the box this way. Much easier. Okay. Now, I need to do this again. And this requires the help of the tunnels, but precisely why, I'll admit I don't remember. Not why, but how. sure it's something like this. I need them south somewhere. Maybe just over here would do? I don't know. Right. So I want them kind of on the button. Or at least on the west side somewhere. Okay, I have no idea where I actually want them. Maybe like this will do? That looks okay. It's okay. Alright. One down. Relief, for real this time. And then the second one is similar, sort of. You need a guy... You need a guy here and a guy up here. And you need to be south of them. So let's see. That won't do it. Maybe pull them farther west. That'll do it. 2 down. A lot less fiddling than before. And now I can use this convenient giant corpse, giant slash golem corpse, whatever. And it's just the last one. Okay, so what do I need to do here? There's... This is the place they can escape from most easily, which is a real problem. I probably have to do some trick with the tunnels to get them to not do that. Oops. I can't go west enough for that to be very useful. Not unless they're already there and blocking each other somehow. Something like this. They'll just go to the west. I mean east. Ugh. I decided to try playing Kingdom Hearts 2 on Proud mode just for the heck of it. It is pretty hard. It's not as hard as this, I don't think. I don't really know where I need them to be. I need one on this button. And probably one here and me to the southeast of it. Because unless I'm in this column, you'll just keep stuck against there. And then I have no idea what use the third one has, but I probably have to do something with the setup so that there's a third one. No, just give me a minute. I have to set them up from being over here in order to make good use of anything, but then anytime I cross through here, I completely mess up whatever configuration I have. Now I'm in the wrong place. And now he's in the wrong place. What's this do? Oh, that did it. Okay. I don't think that was very good. I didn't think that out as much as I thought I would, but it worked. That counts for something, right? It turned out I really only needed one of them in the right place, because he opens the door for the golem and he just steps on top of the door as long as I'm in the right place. It's exactly the same thing as was true in the very first one. I don't know. Alright. I guess I don't mean that it was stupid. Did I say it was stupid? I don't know. I guess I just mean that I wasn't thinking about it as hard as I thought I was going to be. Something like that. 5th place. Here I can be disarmed if I want to. And there are 4 eyes. I guess I have to be disarmed because of that. I have to let him see me. I have to let some eye see me anyway. And it can't... You can only tread on the button that closes itself. This is the only way in. So I have to take a path that closes this door or wakes up another eye. To close this door, I have to push that button. And I don't really know how to do that, so I guess I should wake another eye. He likes to push this button, so maybe I should wake that eye first. There's not enough time to wake that eye up. And then he'll just push a button for something farther away if I don't do that. Well, there's only so many things this one can work like. Oh yeah, hold on. I'm disarmed, so I can walk on the trapdoor as many times as I want. Not exactly sure what good that does, but it's true. I could rearm myself exactly 1 time, but then I wouldn't be able to get the other eyes. So should I be letting this guy chase me out of here? Should I wake all of them up and then get my weapon back? There. That did something. Now, I'd like him to push that button, but it's okay if somebody else pushes that button. Vertical preference, that won't work. What is this button? Okay. What is that? Movement order? Probably. Okay, just 1 eye left, and it doesn't matter. I'll be able to kill him regardless. Didn't even need a sword. Who needs swords when you have hot tiles? Well, This is the only room left, and I don't really want to mess with it anymore. I mean, I guess apparently there's a secret room, but... This is good enough for trying city sewers, right? Unless, of course, there's like 20 levels to this. Cleaver hint. Let's just try something else. This is a pretty good hold, I'd say, based on my experience with it. Does this have like 3 or 4 levels, or is there just the one level? Anyway, alright. So I'm really only one level down from finishing it, aside from apparently a secret room. That's good enough for me for now. So let's play collection. Oh, I said the dreaded phrase. By Navith Mastero, a hold which showcases a selection of rooms loosely grouped by difficulty and theme. Right? New game. Collection, hub level. Bithro landed with a thud. He had been thrown into a hold by some mean architect, not knowing how he had got there. I guess I'll have to do some puzzles, he muttered to himself. Does Bithro ever refer to them as puzzles? Does he understand that they're puzzles? I mean, he just calls them rooms most of the time, right? Also, that looks like a rocket ship or something. And... oh, I see. This is, the Trinity knot thing. I forget what it's called. It's some kind of knot is what it's called. It's like a Celtic symbol. It relates to the Trinity. I guess not. Like often you're out in the wilderness somewhere and it's like there's no walls, you're just surrounded by trees. So this is a hub, right? I don't know how to get to the puzzles. Am I missing something? And is the hub level a puzzle itself, or am I just being dumb? I'm probably just being dumb. North? Go north. Okay. I can't go north on this different tile here. Oh, there we go. That did something. This is a thing. Alright. What's this sign say? Thanks to Insoluble and Uncopy 2002 for their invaluable comments and help while this hold was in architecture. I'm not very good at the mental math needed to go exactly the right number of tiles without bumping. Alright, let's see. Execution-based puzzles involving tokens and potions. I'll just try this in the order I stumble into them. Let's just see. This is going to be like Choose Your Own Adventure, where I just try everything from the hub. Because why not? So... challenge, make the thin ice using the gel babies rather than the puffs. How do you mean using? I'm pretty sure you have to use the gel babies. Well, I don't know. Hold on. Let's see. That closes a door, that opens a door. Why would I ever want to stand on that button? I don't know. Alright, so... I have to use the puff regardless, though. Well, I mean, it does say execution base, so it's not like I didn't sign up for this. Whoops. So this is water, not shallow water. What is this about? That toggles that, which opens that, which closes that. Okay, so I have to do something clever to close this door, I guess, correctly. Alright, so... Couldn't I just... kill them in the water? And then do this for 1 second? Oh wait, no. I have to like magic toggle this or something. Ugh. Let me guess, I have to somehow kill this guy with a puff on the same turn that he steps on there, so it's some kind of bizarre timing puzzle or something. Gah. Let's just see another room. Haste. I know it's speed, but whatever. I can dance circles around an eyeball in this state. What's that do? What's this do? Okay. I assume I want that. I am also probably facing the wrong way. Okay. Do I want to kill them? Do I need to save them? I need guys standing in both of these places, but that's only 2 eyes I have to save. So hopefully that back swipe was the correct action. Alright. Now I just need to dance a little circle around this guy. Correctly. I bet I killed too many or something. Now hold on. Huh. Okay. I guess I just did need someone there, just not yet. I don't know. There's not a whole lot of room for dancing around an eye here. Yeah, it's a little strange, but it's because, I guess because this closed a door, this has to open it again. You don't? But you do, don't you? You have to open that door up somehow. Oh, never mind. So I guess I'm supposed to use both of the eyes for something? That's obviously wrong. Huh. Yeah, I was thinking that. I'm not so sure about this room. Yeah, I don't know what to do here. Let's see what's to the west. Really long looping pathway up here. What are you guys doing down here? We were trapped down here. Okay. Well, you're awfully trusting, Vethro. What's this guy want to do? Well, he wants to kill that, but we don't want him to kill that. So I guess I should take a haste potion here and do something with it. What's the point of all this? So that's the only way to open that door. What is the purpose of the soldiers? Do I just need one of them to come kill the water skipper while I'm busy doing my business? Oh, I see. I need him to kill it slower than that. Probably. I have no idea how to delay him. Beyond just opening the door for the farthest out one. There's not really anything I can use to block his way. Why are there so many of them? Do I just dump them all out and hope for the best? Oops. That doesn't seem to work either. Well, I don't know what that's about. You're obviously supposed to somehow delay those guys, but I don't know how. A decoy slider puzzle based on the concept by Shinkawa. I remember seeing this when I tried to play Gigantic Jewel Lost once. I had absolutely no idea how to do it. So, what is the ultimate goal of this puzzle? Do I just want to open this door? I don't know. I guess I need to kill the goblin, but how? Is it? How's it broken, I wonder? Because of that? Because of something like that? Yep, okay. Alright then. 6th place. Back to this. What is this? Do I just want to clear this path here? Probably, maybe. There's only one move I can make at the beginning. And then there's only one move I can make here. Now I have a choice, and I guess I want to go closer to the things I actually want to kill. If I kill a guy here, then I can kill a guy there. This guy's in my way of that guy who's in my way. And I'm in trouble because I have no way of killing the last one. Maybe I should kill this one first? No. Okay, let's try going north here instead. I doubt this is gonna work. No, that can't be right. Okay, so here, and then there. I gotta go east. There's no way going north here is the right choice. Well, I have options here. Can do that. Why would I want to do that? I don't know. This almost works, kinda. This way, next, and then that way. And I still can't kill the guy way up in the north. I have 2 decoys and no way to use them. I don't really know how to conceptualize this besides just examining what options there are and guessing at which option to take between the two. It's like what you're really doing is moving the open space and changing where the bodies are, but I don't really know how to make sense of that. Do I want to do this? I don't think this will help. No, wait. This way? This isn't gonna work. Now I have 1 potion for 2 things. That won't be enough. I don't know. I don't think I ever figured out the one in Gigantic Jewel Lost that I saw either. Well, this is an obvious secret room, isn't it? That's a lot of goblins, I guess. Do I have to keep that guy alive or what? It looks like I have to keep that guy alive. It would be easier to do that if I didn't have a goblin in my face at this point. Interestingly, it cuts off a combo when you kill an ally. Yeah, if there's some tolerance, it can be interesting. Like if you really only have to keep 1 alive and you have like 6 to work with, that can be nice. Or if you're allowed to push them around, that could help. Just having to keep him alive through something like this is a bit silly. Well, I tried. I killed some of the North Golem. Good. I can't talk. I killed some of the North Goblins with his help without killing him. Ugh. Secret room. There's a gentry I hear. I'm just gonna go see what the other things are in this hold. How do I get back to Hub? I mean, there's more in this level, clearly, but I'm curious about the other things in this hold, and it's getting on to 2 hours almost already. So let's just check out the rest of these levels, and then I'll call it a day. Simple manipulation and linchpin puzzles involving roaches, goblins, and serpents. Okay. Manipulation plus serpent doesn't sound good to me, but who knows. Well, it doesn't sound simple to me. I guess I should clarify that. This turns on that light for some reason. Here there's a goblin and a roach, and why? I don't know. I can backswipe the roach to death. I can push the goblin around. Do I want him on that button? Is that what I want? What's this button do? I guess I need the goblin on that button, huh? Well, I can't put the goblin there because there's not a roach there. I guess I need the goblin to stay here. So the roach will go where I want him to be. And then I can push the goblin where he needs to go. There's like 17 or 18 different rules for what happens if a snake can't go the way it wants to or something. Or like if a snake has an equally good choice in 2 directions. Or something like that, I don't know. So I think I want the goblin in there, but the goblin does not want to go there. There keeps being more roaches in my way. Maybe I need him behind me? I don't know why there's an Ormite exactly. Yeah, this is gonna work just fine. There we go. The only rule I know is that if they're going the wrong way, like vertical when you want them to go horizontal or vice versa, then wait 5 turns and hope for the best. Now, I guess I should pay more attention to what this room says. Okay. I can't enter this room from the east, apparently. So if I open these doors, I guess I want the queen to go up there, so that will happen. Why is this other queen here? Is to pull roaches for some reason? I can't go north enough to push that queen off that button. So the only thing I can do is kill this queen. And if I kill that queen, then I'd have to push a different queen up here. How do I push a different queen up here? Yeah, that's the only queen available. Oh, come on, you. I'll start facing east. So I think I need this queen to go kinda north for me, and maybe not spawn at a horribly inconvenient time would be good. Okay, so I should wait a few turns. I think I want her to stop roughly there. Snake rules just aren't intuitive in and of themselves, not the way that like any other monster's rules are. Like there's something really intuitive about it moves toward you or it moves away from you. And if it steps on you, you die. And it moves toward or away from you with roughly the same move rules as you have. Like that makes sense in some way. Like this convoluted how you go this way if it's going that way, and if it's the 5th turn in the 7th hour, then it goes sideways. I don't know. Okay. Okay. So I can push that one west. That's good enough. This is much simpler than the, oh, but I still need to time when that goes in, I guess. So it'll stop itself. I don't want to let that queen go too far to the east. Should I be closer to this queen? Ah, there we go. That's it. Clear. What's to the north? 9th place is to the north, apparently. A little rocket ship Christmas tree thing. What's that scroll say? View this room the way it was intended. Yeah, that's a really great description of your challenge. How am I supposed to know which way this room was intended? So I can open these doors. Neither of those things are intuitive, though. I think there is a difference. Like, you can have clear and predictable rules that are intuitive, like the way that snakes work, and then you can have clear and predictable words that effectively require you to memorize the rules, which are really convoluted to describe in order to make any sense of, and basically recite them to yourself every time you're doing a puzzle with the element. And then there are things that are neither clear and predictable nor intuitive, like stalwarts. What do I want this guy for? What am I doing? What is this room? So I can open that, and then I guess he'll do something. I can't make heads or tails of this room, intended way or not. I can't even think of anything that's clear and predictable but not intuitive. I mean, other way around. I can't think of a set of rules, at least in this setting, that aren't intuitive but are clear. That aren't. I can't get my orders straight. Anyway, I think it's hard to come up with something that's intuitive but not already clear and predictable. I guess I like my maybe it's just that I like my complexity to come from combinations of simple things I already understand, rather than coming from from individual things I don't understand, that I'm then also being asked to figure out beyond that. Oh, this room's on some kind of weird timer. What in the world? Okay, what is going on here? Probably should enter from the west. Yeah. I don't know, I could split collection into two like two parts, and do the other part later. Did I want that to happen? Is that what I wanted? I don't know what I wanted. There's not really anywhere to kill the snake against here. Yeah, I don't know. They used to look normal, but then they started making them look like weird robot things. I think to get the normal looking ones, you have to pay their Prime subscription thing. I think they have normal looking faces that you can get for the Prime. And then there are the things that are... does anyone know whose face Kappa is? Because I don't know. I don't know whose face it is or what it's a reference to. It just sort of exists. It's like become a lexicon all its own. Or who's Cray? I'm running out of thoughts. Alright, so there's still like half of collection at least to look at. I think what I'll do is say that I'm doing 1.5 holds today, and look at more of collection next week if I remember. Not next week. I have to help move a family member next week, but the week after that, if I'm doing things, then I will probably look at the rest of collection the next time that I'm doing this. So hopefully someone will remind me of that. But from what I saw, City Sewers was a nice little hold with one really awful room in my opinion. Collection so far seems interesting, although there's lots of stuff I don't understand in it so far. Well, both of these sections of collection I've looked at have just been... Most of collection I've looked at so far has been actively described as manipulation, so maybe there's something that's not manipulation based in the other two levels, but we'll see. Anyway, that's enough for today. Thank you for watching. Probably sometime over the next week I'll return to playing Kingdom Hearts 2 for a while, although I don't think anyone's actually watching. I'm just doing it for myself anyway. But if you feel like hearing me make fun of and criticize a horrible plot or feel pain playing an action RPG, I guess you can do that. Anyway, thank you for watching. Have a good week. Try not to burn up in the hot sun or freeze if you're in the other hemisphere. In the not hot sun? Anyway, see you later.